Hi everybody, it's Lynn from Lynn's Crafts Designs. Hopefully this is the last of this little bit of graphite Primo with some black. I don't remember what else is in there. Some translucent maybe. Okay. I just spent the last few minutes kind of squaring this up a little bit. Okay. That's all I did. Just this little stamping block and a ceramic tile. Okay. Now, this is possibly the hardest part. I'm going to put my glasses on. Let's try to go from the center. Now that we did that, try to go from the center again. Okay. Sorry about that. Now we have 4 cubes. I don't know why I put this way. Okay. That one needed to be squished flat a little bit. Probably still does. Okay. Yep. Okay, now this, don't even begin to ask me because I've had it for 15 years or better. I don't know where you can get it from. Somebody shared a link with me one time, but that was indeed years ago. So, let's see. Bring those closer to the end. Now, I'm just going to fold this over. And once I fold it over, I'm going to try not to move it. Okay. Oh, that one right there. Darn it. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we're just gonna true these up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna need somewhere to poke a hole. Okay. Alright. Just pick a spot. And when it comes out, just make sure that it's at least close to the middle of the bead. Okay. Now, I don't know if you saw that. I'll do it again. Here's how they turned out. I love them. Now, you could do a lot of things with these. You could you could do an embossing powder around the edge. That would be awesome. Okay, or you could just put, I thought about this, just putting embossing powder on the ends where the hole is, and maybe just a, a tiny trickle down or something, and simulate a bead cap. So I have chosen some kind of bright blue. These are glass rondelles. Not sure about the size. It may be 14s. Let's check. If we can keep from grabbing the tissue blade. Glasses on. Nope, this is a 10. These are 10s. When you look at beads a lot, like I do, 6s, 8s, and then 6s and 8s are real easy to tell apart. 10s and bigger are, once you see a 14 next to a 10, it's obvious it's not a 14, but I've got these horrible, so horrible, I don't even know where they're from. The color is horrible. Of course, the So on every one of these, I'm going to have to do that and straighten them a bit. Then I just cut the head off. Alright, I have eye pins. But the eye pins I have are 3 inches. I don't want to waste that much. Now, I know there is a tool made to do this, the one-step looper. I guess I'm just too old to figure it out, though. Alright, so I'm going to do this to the rest of these. When they're like this, I don't mind so much. That was nothing to straighten out. But some of those, oh, are gonna be a nightmare. Okay, I'll just show you the loop one more time. I just grab it as close to the end as I can. Spin it around your pliers, your nose of your pliers. When you know it's closed, just give it a bend back. Okay? Just like that. I'm gonna straighten these all out. And then I'll be back. Okay. Got some little gold seed beads. Okay. Yeah. I'm telling you, I went back and forth on this one. Whether to do silver, gold, or copper. But the gold just kept telling me it would contrast well. Okay, again, I'm sorry. I'll do a little better description on the next one. First, make sure that you close the end well. Then put on a seed bead. Okay. Now, what I like to do, first make sure that's, I like to make sure that I try to line my eyes up. Okay? So, then I grab the wire a little bit less than a 30-second away from that is a glass seed bead, so you don't want to break it. Alright, then I'll just stick the tip of my index finger. I use that as a guide. Clip it off. Make sure it's kind of short. That index finger guide can be okay. And just close the other end. Now, those eyes aren't exactly across from each other. Alright. I'm going to do the rest of these just like that. I'm going to segment them like this, and then I'll come back and we'll put them together. Okay? Now, I don't know why I always start with the small glass bead first. I think it has something to do with the weight of it. Okay, you want to start where the end that you closed. Okay. Simple, just like that. Then I'll take the next one and do the same if I grab the right side. And then I'll put the other end of the Raku bead, the Faux Raku bead. There we go. Just making sure that the loop is closed every time. Okay, same thing. Go from that closed side. Then reclose it. One loose little seed bead. Okay, and like I tell you every time, I put the bar on first. I put it next to the glass seed bead. You want that bead to be able to go through the loop on the toggle. Okay. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a minute. Okay, the pliers out of the way. Now, when you put the bar through the toggle, okay, if that bead can't come up through that hole, you'll never get that bar to come across. That bead needs to come up through the hole a bit. I love it. Now, really and truly, I believe this would have been prettiest if I would have had some antique brass, some antique bronze, whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it. Some antique gold, I think is what they call it, but I don't have an antique gold toggle or anything like that, so that's why I just went with gold. So obviously, I'm in need of a lot of things. Toggle clasps, head pins, bead caps. Oh, YouTube, pay me soon, please. Alright. I know it was a simple one today, but I love these type of beads. If you could feel them, they feel so... Now, I did not seal these or anything, so you will need to seal them. The finish won't rub off, but if you're wearing it as jewelry every day, you know, putting it off and on like I do these, the finish will start to wear off. And it can scratch. If I took a needle tool, it would scratch right off. But sealing, as I was saying before, was rudely interrupted. Putting a sealer on it won't keep it from getting a scratch. So, you just have to be careful. It's just like if you had glass beads or anything else. Care has to be taken. Alright. Thank y'all so much for watching. I do have a Amazon shop that I get a little kickback if you buy anything from there. I do have a resin list and a polymer clay list. These beads here, I say over and over again, just came from the bead lady at the local flea market. But you can buy them other places. I'm sure on Amazon. I've bought them on eBay. Alright. The findings. I know you can find little sets of findings to get you started. And then go from there. Alright. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like everybody's video, y'all. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. And sometimes I forget. And I'll go back just to leave a like. Because it's that important. Alright? So like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.